Today we're going to read chapter 61 from a little book called Dare to Journey with Henry Nouwen by Charles Rigma. And today's reflection is of Matthew 4, verses 1 and 11. And there we're going to find, "Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him." Reflection on that is loneliness as a gift, preserving our separateness. The very thing that we may wish to overcome, or wish would go away, can often be the source of growth and renewal. The reason for this is that often we don't know what is best for us. Moreover, we're preoccupied with eating the fruit and fail to give adequate attention to the root from which the good things grow. Nouwen reminds us in this regard that a growth-promoting way of life does not take away our loneliness. It protects and cherishes it as a precious gift. We, however, see loneliness as a problem. We don't see it as the root from which good things can spring. We simply feel the emotional pain of being alone. We undermine our sense of self-worth as a result of it. And so we throw ourselves into relationships, merge into the crowd, demand to be loved, compulsively form friendships, fill our agendas, and crowd our own space only to discover that we need to be alone. Sadly, we often discover what we really need only after we have become satiated with the opposite. Loneliness, therefore, need not be a reflection of our self-worth. It is rather a place where we can discover our true self. It is a place of sanctity. It is a gift that ought to be cherished. For if it not only separates us far from the maddening crowd, but it also helps us to find the inner security from which we can make our friendships, build our relationships, and engage in life's pursuits without that compulsive drive that finally destroys rather than builds. Yeah, I know a lot of people, or I have known a lot of people, that just can't be alone. It's like they're terrified of being alone. They have to be around people. I don't remember a time in my life when I was like that. Even as a teenager, of course, as your typical teen, maybe not typical, but I wanted that crowd of friends. But I have always cherished my alone time. Maybe it was from being an only child for the first 10 years of my life, I don't know. But I've always enjoyed my alone time. Let my imagination take over when I was younger. That still happens when I write poetry and stuff, but yeah, you gotta be alone, man. That's how you find out who you really are. One of the ways. It really helps you. Unless you let your mind get control of you, and then it starts doing a lot of bad things. But that is the perfect time to grab this. Or watch a gospel movie. I've always loved watching the gospel movies. I have a ton of them. I watch them frequently, as well as I watch Bible studies from a couple of people online daily. I don't know, this past year, with the whole worldwide scamdemic going on, I have jumped into the Word like no tomorrow. There's not a day that goes by that I haven't read or listened or watched. I can't get enough of it. I've learned a ton since I started this channel. And obviously I'll continue to learn. I'm sure if I lived another 100 years and read this thing every single day, I would still be learning. It's an amazing book. It'll change your life. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. What you think about the channel, what you think about God, His Word, whatever. Let me know what's on your mind. And let's end this, as always, with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Till the next one, have a great day and God bless.